Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm sharing with you guys information that I feel is very important to if you're interested in shopping online, in shopping from Aliexpress. And for those who don't know, Aliexpress is a website just like Jumia based in China, and you can be able to make purchases online, and then your products will be delivered to you. Search the website on Google, that is www.aliexpress.com, and then after it loads up, this is how it's going to show, and this is your home page just before you sign in. Now this is where you come and put in your details. You put your name, you put your email address, and then you create your passwords that you are going to be using, and then you are going to be able to create your account or open up an account. And this is how my account looks, and these are the orders that I have, and the orders that I'm waiting to receive, as you can see on the awaiting delivery. And then there's shipping. When it says awaiting shipping, that means that the product has not left China yet, and after it does, you're going to receive an email. For every process, you receive an email from Aliexpress. So these are my orders, and the lashes are the latest purchase that I've made. Bought them at $2 for 5 pairs of lashes. They are a 3D mink lashes, which is very affordable. In Kenya, you find them the same products here are being bought at 1500. So now I'm going to search for makeup brushes, and then I'm going to show you how I shop, how I pay, and just the whole process. So after you search the items, this is how they're going to be displayed, and this is just in random orders according to the new orders that they have on the site, the most bought products. So what you're going to check is if they sell them in set or individually. Like the first item, the do care brushes are the ones that I bought, and that's why Aliexpress has suggested that, since they know I've purchased them before, so they sell them in sets. You can find a brush going for $1, but I would suggest that you look for a set because it's cheaper. So the next thing that you do is, if you want to make sure that you're buying from a reliable place, you check for the number of orders, and please check feedback from people that have bought from the shops to avoid disappointments. And again, you're going to pay in US dollars, but if you're going to use your phone, you can be able to convert them into Kenyan shillings. So after you click orders, after you click search in orders, this is how it's going to display. That in orders, it means that it will rank the shops for you according to the highest numbers of orders from people to the list. But since I want to show you guys how I bought from Do Care, so I've just clicked on Do Care, and then this is the shop, and they're going for $3. That is for the 6 brushes. So they added me a spoolie on top of this, but a spoolie is quite cheap. So I'm going to zoom in and show you guys how they appear in terms of texture, if you'd like to know how they look. But again, it's advisable just to check feedback from previous customers or people who have bought before, so they can be able to know. So these are the shipping options that they have, and you can find sometimes that the shipping is free if the package is not that big. And for me, I prefer Posta, but you can see from DHL it's $85. And if you buy a brush for or if you buy brushes at $3 and then you ship them at $85, it doesn't even make sense. And so that is why I prefer to ship via Posta, via China Mail. You can ship from EMS or whichever options that you feel like they are more appropriate to you. But for me, I'd suggest if you're buying small packages, just use Posta. So you can add the product to the cart, or you can click on buy now and just purchase. You can also add the quantity that you want if you want to buy more than one set. So this is where, after you click on buy, this is where the page brings you so that you can confirm on the address. My address is at GPO, and I use Mpost, that is, you use your mobile phone number as your address. So my address, I'm going to pick everything. Even if I receive letters from anyone, they just use my phone number and then I pick them at GPO. So this is where you go next. You pay via Visa card. I pay via Visa card, and you can use a card that you don't use frequently. You can just dedicate that card to online shopping, and then you can confirm the pay. After you've confirmed, Aliexpress is going to send you a message if they have received your payment, and then now they start the process of shipping the products to you. And the good thing is that the shop cannot be paid until you confirm that you have received the goods. So even if it takes 3 months for you to receive the goods, after you have received and confirmed on the site, that is when the payments are going to be released to the seller. If you don't receive your payments, or if you're not satisfied, they are going to return your money. So these are my orders again, as I had shown you guys, and this is how they are going to appear now. After you've paid, you're going to see that there's an item waiting for shipment. So these are just some foundation brushes and other brushes that I have bought. So when you click on details of your order, you're going to see where they show you how long it's going to take for the product to arrive. You can see where you're going to confirm goods once you receive them, so that you can be able to now to finalize and the payment can be sent to the shop. And then there's also they're going to show you the time where how the process was taking place, maybe on a certain date at a certain time. That is when the shipments were made. You can be able to send a message to the seller like I did. You can just be able to converse with them. They send you the tracking number. So when you're going to Posta to pick your order, you have your tracking number. That is what they're going to ask you for. So you give them that number, and then they're going to be able to trace the goods. Also remember to include that you have a registered mail, so that you can be able to pick them at GPO, so that they don't send you to City Square, which is at railways. So that is just a conversation that I was having with the seller. I've been buying tools for my makeup artistry and just some other items. Aliexpress is just a marketplace like any other marketplace, where you have different sellers selling different items when it comes to clothing, furniture. Some sell makeup, accessories, watches, makeup brushes, hair. Imagine going into a mall and you have all these stores that sell different things. So that is similar to what Aliexpress is. Another thing that you need to know about Aliexpress is that the store or the seller is paid after you have received the goods. The money does not go direct to the seller, it goes to Aliexpress after you receive your goods and confirm that they are as stated on the website and you're satisfied. Then the money is sent to the seller. If you have any concerns, you can be able to raise them with the seller before you contact Aliexpress. Feel that the goods are not as described, or the quality is low, maybe they are damaged during the shipping, then you can be able to raise that issue with your seller. If you do not agree with the seller, then you can be able to raise it with Aliexpress. So first you communicate to the seller, and that is by just sending the seller a message. Either you receive your money back or they send you another item or another package. When shipping is free, you are not able to trace your product, so you will not be able to know how far the goods that you bought are from getting to Kenya. If you use Posta Kenya, you're going to receive a message to go and collect. I'm going to show you guys an example of some packages that I've received. Like this package right here had this one had makeup brushes. I don't know if you guys can see, it's written Kenya Posta GPO. That is where the mail is being delivered to, and then they indicate if it's tracked or untracked. Like this one here is stated that it's untracked, and then it's shipped by China Post. It's written China Post small packets by air, and then they write the kgs 0. This is 0.02 kgs. That is the weight. And then Kenya Posta, and then it has the brush number. So when you go to pick from Kenya Posta, they actually check this number that is on the parcel, and then they ask you for your name. For the small packages, I've never paid anything more than 35 shillings, and 35 shillings is for the stamp. Mpost is 300 shillings per year. So if your product attracts custom duty, it's going to be sent to City Square. So that is where the customs people are, and then they're going to calculate whatever amount that you're supposed to pay, and then it's going to be transported to GPO. If it's a big package, you have to pay VAT, you have to pay customs. Like for me, I paid 36% of the purchasing price. If you ship with Posta and your mail is not registered, meaning you've not registered with Mpost or don't have a box with Posta, you're going to pay an extra amount of 175 for every time that you receive an item, which is pretty expensive if you're a frequent buyer. This is all I had for you guys. I hope that this video has been informative to you. I also hope that you have enjoyed it, and don't forget to leave me a comment below. If you have any other questions that you feel that I should have answered, you can leave them on the comments section, and then I'm going to answer you guys individually. Hope to see you in my next video.